Welcome to Marina's Kitchen. Today I'm going to make a apple and walnut bar cake. It's so beautiful and moist and it's got the beautiful walnuts through it. Now first of all I've lined a bar tin with my baking paper that's ready to go. Now what I've got here, I've got 125 gram of butter with 1 cup of caster sugar. I've already beaten that up. Just put 125 gram of butter with a cup of caster sugar. I have beaten that up, and I've also added to this mixture 2 eggs. I've added 2 eggs to that. So I put that all together and it comes that beautiful soft mixture, okay? Now we have 3 medium size of Pink Lady apples, and we'll just slice them like that, just roughly, not too thick or not too thin, just like that, slice like that. And peel them and slice them, okay? Now here I've got 1 3/4 cup of roughly chopped walnuts. Just put them together between 2 papers and just bang them down and just roughly chop them up. We don't want them too fine, we just want these little pieces like that. That's all. And now here I've got a 1/4 cup of self-raising flour and 3/4 cup of plain flour. And to that I'm going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon, to that flour and mix it all together. This is very quick, very easy. Put your oven on to 180. This will take about 45 to 1 hour to bake, okay? So now we just got to put everything in together. Now once I've beaten up that butter and sugar and those 2 eggs, it just gives me this beautiful creamy mixture. Now all I got to do is just add all this together. So I'm just going to start with a bit of flour and that lovely teaspoon of cinnamon, and I'm going to throw in some apples and some walnuts and start mixing it all up together. That's all you've got to do. It's a lovely mixture, beautiful bar cake, something different. The moisture of the apples and that lovely crunch of that walnuts are beautiful. And the mixture becomes a beautiful mixture. Okay, so we can add all the apples. You think there's a lot, but it really isn't, because once they start cooking, they just sort of melt down. Okay, look. And I'm going to add all my flour to that. And just keep on mixing that all together. And it might look like a firm mixture, but it really isn't, because once those apples get cooking, they just sort of go soft into that mixture. Now I'm going to finish off with all my, there's 1 3/4 cup of nicely chopped walnuts in there. Okay, so we're just going to add that all together. It's very quick, it's a lovely bar cake, very crunchy. If you like walnuts, it is beautiful. Just something different. You can serve it with a dollop of cream or a yogurt, whatever, or just plain. It's a lovely mixture. Look, it's a lovely thick mixture, but once those apples cook, it just sort of gets it nice and moist. And so just keep on stirring that around. It takes a while before it goes round. That's it. I've got that teaspoon of cinnamon in there. And just keep on twisting it round. Lovely. It's a lovely mixture. Look, it's not a thick, it's just beautiful. Just keep on mixing all those apples together. And now we're going to put it in that bar tin. It's a lovely thick mixture, but as I said, once those apples keep on cooking down, it's okay. So now I'm going to pour it into my bar tin. And I lined it with a baking paper. Just put it all in, like that. Lovely. As I said, it'd take about 45 to 1 hour to cook. 180, just put it all, spread it all. And put that all in there. Okay, just put that all together in there. It's a beautiful apple and walnut bar cake, beautiful. Just spread that all together like that. Just spread it nice. all we need to do is that. So simple and so quick, wasn't it? Once you've got all your ingredients on the bench and ready to go, it's nothing to put it together. Nothing to put it together. That's a lovely apple and walnut bar cake. That's beautiful. Just put that all together, all done. Now I'm going to show you, I baked another one because I'm going to give one to my daughter. A matter of fact, she's doing quite well. She's back home and doing really good. So anyhow, I'm going to sprinkle some brown sugar on top of that. There's about a teaspoon of brown sugar. I'm going to sprinkle that on the top. It just gives it that lovely mixture on the top. Okay, just sprinkle that on the top of your bar cake. Only about a teaspoon of brown sugar. Lovely. And that's it. Put it in your oven. Now, I'm going to show you the one that I baked for my daughter. I'm going to give it to her. And look, it's a beautiful apple and walnut cake. Look, we've just chopped up the pieces like that. Lovely slices. See, it comes a bit dark inside. Lovely moist. It's so moist. It's so beautiful. It's so moist that, and be careful when you cut it because those walnuts, that first cut come all crumply because of the walnuts. But once you cut it in slices, that is so moist and so beautiful. You can use it. I like this with a little spoon of cream. It's beautiful. Or unless just it's the way it is. So just try it. It's lovely apple and walnut cake. It's beautiful. It keeps well. Just wrap it up in alfoil and you can even just put it in your fridge. It keeps really well. This is suitable to freeze. It is suitable to freeze because I have frozen it before. So I hope you'll enjoy it and try it. And I've got two here. I've got one I'll give this to my daughter and I'll just bake this for myself. Okay? Thank you for watching and I hope you're going to enjoy it. Have a good day. Bye.